Good morning, sisters. I wanted to put this video together really quick just to introduce to everyone the Healing the Mother Wound teleconference that I'm introducing. If you've been with us for any amount of time, that's around the year that we've been around and on the air and doing our work in the Angry Divas realm, you know that one of my primary focuses has been healing the wounds of the mother and restoring those spaces in ourselves that have been lost to trauma, fear, abuse, and such the like. The primary reason that women are wounded, that girls are wounded, is to keep the divine feminine small enough to fit in this patriarchal world. If women are in the wounded feminine archetypal energy, they're not striving, they're not growing, they're not thriving, they're not experiencing the fullness of life. They're afraid. They don't know how to start, they don't know how to finish. It's easy to control, to manipulate, and to play on women when they're wounded or when they've been wounded. It's easier to manage them because you don't have to fear their confidence ever making them realize your inadequacies as a man or even as another woman. And so this is why our sisters and our brothers, our mothers, our fathers, our lovers, and our friends sometimes will do things that wound you or hurt you or cause you tremendous pain. And that varies. There are different degrees of this. For some people, it's a great pain. For some people, it's a minor pain, something easier to get over. For some people, it lasts for a lifetime. And that is subjective to who you are and how you process pain. But we're going to come together and we're going to talk about how to heal these wounds. We're going to talk about how to come out greater, what these mother wounds end up manifesting in our life, what kind of hold this puts us in, the type of bondage that this puts us in as women, the type of blockages, stumbling blocks, and hindrances that this pulls into our lives as women, the kinds of relationships that we accept from men and women alike, whether that's a friendship or that's your man, that we shouldn't accept and we would not ever accept if we had not been wounded. We're going to talk about all of this. We're going to spend about an hour and a half just really discussing these wounds and discussing how to heal them. Given the nature of the call and given how many women have this woundedness, I decided to keep this teleconference call affordable. And so it is $25 for members of my list. And if you're not a member of my list, you can still sign up. It's just going to be a little bit more for you. But I want us to be able to come together and talk about these things and actually not just bleed. You know, women come together, we complain, we bleed all over the place, we trudge up all our old dirt, and then we go home and we're still hurting. And the next time we come together, it's the same thing. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to walk away with tools that you can employ in your life now to change your life, to change the energetic vibration that you're in, and to improve your own self, to improve your outlook, to improve the way that you relate to yourself. Most importantly, to improve the way that you value yourself. One of the greatest things that impacts us is a lack of value, true self-value and worth that comes out of these mother wounds. Last year, we did a 3-part series on the show talking about it, 3 days of talking about it, and it still seems like, I still have sisters who check the archives, who check the blog, but it still isn't enough. So I wanted to do something more, and I wanted to start out with this teleconference call, and then we will go from there. We will build from there. We're going to heal these mother wounds. We are going to heal this wounded mother energy in us. We are going to transform it in ourselves so that it becomes to our highest good and our best interest in energy flow, instead of being an energy flow that constantly keeps us in the deficit and works to our detriment as well. Thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the video.